everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chris and you've reached Chris Loves Luxe. And today we talking about Mother Pat McGrath. I decided as I was thinking about and planning out my video content, what is something that I'm really passionate about, I really love, that I want to bring more to my channel on, and Pat McGrath was number one, right? So I said to myself, dedicate a whole day. The content is strictly on Pat, and that's going to be Mondays. So welcome to the first McGrath Monday on my channel. And I am an extreme lover of all things Pat, and I'm going to show you how. Show you right now. Let me position my camera back. This right here. You can't even fit in the screen. This is my eyeshadow collection. It's not the entire one, right? I do have all of the quads in all three quads. I also have oh my gosh, I have so many. I also have, I'm just pulling it out, I have this little thing here. I have the two small 6-pan ones in the little plastic cases. I have it all. I have a ton of lipsticks, lip glosses, etc. So more than enough to film content for like the rest of the year, right? So let's dedicate these Mondays to Pat. I am super excited. So with all of that, let's get into the application. All right, I am ready to start. My eyes are prepped with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. I did set the primer. Some people set, some people don't. I chose to set for today. Eyebrows are done. I do not have my complexion products on. I always do that after I do my eyes, just in case there's any fallout, or I sometimes can just get messy. So I am ready to start the show. All right, so I am going to start off. Let me show you the rose gold packaging. So this is the Divine Rose 2 palette, which is the Mothership 8. I do have all the Motherships and all that other good stuff. I am a huge Pat McGrath fan, as I probably keep saying, but it's okay. So let's start off. Let me open this lovely thing and show it again, right? So I'm probably, because I didn't think about this first before I started filming, I'm going to go in with this shade here, and as I mentioned, for those that already know Pat, the shades are always on this card right here. So I will have it sitting here so that I can reference the actual shade names for those interested. I'm going to go in with Naked Blush, which is this color right here. And I'm going to use that as my transition shade. I am going to use my Sonia G Detail Pro brush. And I already picked up too much, but that's okay. Yep, I can see the powder. I am really excited, you guys, about doing Pat McGrath once a week, because I love the palette so much. I love the products, I should say, in general so much. I don't have the primer, so you'll see that when I get to priming my actual actual skin for the foundation. I do not have the primer, and that's only because I tend to stick to the same primers, and I'm comfortable with those, so I did not purchase the Pat primer. But for those of you that have it and you have oily skin, tell me in the comments how you like it. Does it really help your oily skin, or more importantly, does it hold the makeup in place without making you more oily as you wear the foundation throughout the day? Because one of the challenges that tends to happen, right, for me, is that I'll look great like at the beginning when I first start applying the foundation, and for the first few hours it's all good. Then I become a shiny hot mess. I mean, it'll look like Armor all down my face. And it's not cute to blot every hour because it looks like, you know, your pores are oozing oil. Nah, and I know that sounds disgusting, but that's how it feels for us oily girls and boys that have oily skin. And the funny thing is that my face will start to feel dry when I have one of those really bad oily days where I have to triple cleanse sometimes, because it just seems like you ever wash a pot, a non-stick pot that you might have had olive oil in it, and it seems like the olive oil will never come out of the pan, and you're like washing and washing, and you can't use a scouring pad on it, so you just washing and wash. That's what sometimes my face feel like when I have a product that has just produced way too much oils, right? Yes, that is how oily my skin can get. So powder is my friend when it comes to complexion products, and that's because I can I'm not gonna go any deeper, and that's because for me the powder helps mattify and control the oils depending on the powder, right? Some powders work better than others. Today, of course, I'm going to use my Pat powder, which it just gives me a nice blurring effect. I won't say that it controls my oils, but the actual foundation is very light, so I don't tend to have to worry too much about it. All right, I am going to actually, this is going to be probably, people are going to say, what? I am going to go in with, I think this is Extreme Burgundy. Yes, that is the name. Oh, Extreme Burgundy. And I'm actually going to put that all over my lid. So I'm going to pick a different brush for this. I'm going to go in with my Sonia G Builder 3. And I like to put a dark shade before I go in with any of the special shades, because just to make it pop more. So I'm going to go in, start here. I know everybody's like, what are you doing? Some people do it a different way. They start from the outside and work their way in. Me, I'm going to start from the inside and work my way out for this particular eye look. And I really just want to pack this on. So you know what? I'm just going to pack it. And I know it's going to look dark and crazy, and everybody's probably like, what the hell? But this is, trust the process. That's why you can't see it, but that's my saying. I've been saying this for years to people at work, you know, my mentees, stuff like that. I'm like, you have to trust the process. You know, a lot of times people want things to happen in their own time. I mean, in their time. But you have to trust in God, trust the process that's built around this whole universe, is just to trust. And I know this is a lot, y'all, but bear with me and trust the process. Yes, a lot of people do not trust the process. They want what they want when they want it. Sometimes even as adults we do that. We're like kids when it comes to, I want what I want when I want it. And in certain cases, it's applicable, like shopping, and buying PMG products. Because like for me, when it drops, I want it. It's not FOMO. It's just that's what I want, right? And some people say, oh, that's just FOMO, fear of missing out. I'm like, no, it's just because I'm a Pat McGrath fan and I want it all. You know, just about. So there's certain things I don't have because I don't wear it, and it's just, I don't want it just for collector purposes. Like, I don't wear liquid eyeliner, so I don't have it, right? And I'm not a huge eyeliner fan because I like to use like the extreme black and just put it in my lid. So that's why I don't wear it. All right, so this is what it's looking like right now, and I know it's like boom in your face. Now what I am going to do is with my finger, which I am going to rub together just to make it warmer. I am going to go in with VR Sextra Textural. I think I said that right. This color right here, what if you look at it, it shifts green, then it's pink, and it's slightly even a little purple, then it goes back to green. I love this multi-chrome, trio chrome, I think is what Pat calls it, shade. And I'm just gonna put that over the extreme burgundy and really pack that in. See, now it's green. Right now it looks really pink on camera, but if I lift, let me see if you can't tell on camera. But in my mirror, it's green and pink, depending on, oh, there go the pink, there goes the green. So that's why, and it looks more pink because I put a burgundy base. If I had put a green base, it would have taken the green out more, but that's okay. Just gonna blend. And I know it's very hard to see right now. It just looks pink, right? It looks like I just have a bunch of pink. And that's because of the lighting and the way this dual chrome is situated. But honestly, guys, I wish I could show you what it looks like in the mirror. You can clearly tell that there's a green shift to it. And a lot of times I use, instead of a brush, I will use my finger for Pat Special Shades. Only because it helps out with application. It allows me to be precise with where I want things to go. I'm just gonna blend. What is that sticking on my? I think that's to figure that out. I don't know what that is on my lid. Okay, so that's where we are right now. So now, I like a smoky look, so I'm gonna go back in to my burgundy color, my extreme burgundy, and I'm just gonna just darken that outer corner right there. I'm not darkening it a lot. I'm just, and I know I brought the trio chrome over that far, so I'm going to have to kind of pack that on. Just bring it out a little bit. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing on this side. My daughter, who's 15 years old, she's not allowed to play with my Pat because she's just not. But as I teach her how to apply her shadows, she's like, oh, well, why can I do this? Can I do that? And one of the things I explained to her is I said, you can do almost anything you want to do. That's the thing about makeup. As long as you understand your color theories, and as long as you understand, you know, and you're comfortable with what the look how the look comes out, you can rock whatever you want. I've seen very extreme makeup outcomes, I'll put it like that, or results, and I'm kind of like, oh, that's different, but it's not wrong, right? So it's very few things that you can do and it come out and it just be wrong, right? I've seen people use, not that I'm saying do this, right? They'll take their Benefit Precisely My Brow pencil and then use it as eyeliner, you know, I mean, or even I would say lip liner, you know, as a quick fix to maybe if you ran out of whatever color you needed for your lips, right? And I won't call it wrong. I know a lot of people that will use lip liner as an eyeliner as a lip liner. I personally don't want whatever's on my lips on my eyes, so I don't do that for sanitary purposes, right? But I've seen people do it, and it's okay. I'm just blending this a little bit. A lot of it. I'm good for blending because it's important to blend your shadows. And if I turn this way, you can see the green a little bit as I turn. And then of course it looks pink again. Let me see. You can see it there if I turn. Right? So in the sun, when I get out in the sun, you're really gonna be able to like tell. There you go. You can tell a little bit. But it'll really pop then. All right, so I am going to put, what is this, Skin Rose Opal, this color right here, with my MAC 242S. Just going to highlight my brow bone with that. Can barely see it. Now I can. All right, so that's where we're gonna leave this for right now. I'll come back and do lower lash line and everything once I do the complexion product. So I'm gonna quickly prep my skin. I use the Milk Hydra Grip. This is my go-to primer. I also have several other ones, but today this is what we're gonna do. I really focus in on my T-zone and right here, because that will wreak straight havoc on me while that's drying. I actually have the main color, my main color in the Pat foundation is MD22. I did recently purchase MD25, and only because this is my dead of winter color, and I have a slight, and I do mean really slight, ever so slight, and really it's just here, a tan. But I wanted to darken this up a little bit, the 22 with the 25. So actually what I'm going to do in the back of my hand, after I shake this up, so I'm going to put 2 full pumps of the 22, which is, you can see, well, I always forget how creamy and liquidy this is. And I'm going to put really That was it. Like really, it wasn't even a full pump of the MD25 in there. I'm going to mix it up a little bit so we can get the right shade. There we go. Which made it a little bit deeper. And I am actually, I don't think I'm going to use that brush. I'm going to go in with my Sephora Foundation Full Coverage brush. And I am going I'm not used to having my hair out, y'all. That makes it slightly more warmer. The MT22 was just a little too light for now. And the good thing about mixing shades is that you can obtain your perfect color. I have some imperfections right there. What the hell's going on with my face? Oh, I gotta make sure I cover that. This is a light foundation coverage, so it's not like you're gonna get full coverages. I don't need full coverage anyway, but I do right there. I need to just make sure I cover that up. Make sure I get my hairline. This hair, what is this? Y'all know I'm used to having my hair up in a ponytail, and I just have my natural curls out, but I had this haircut required me to get my hair blown out so I can get it cut, and it'll be back up in a few days. All right, that was the perfect amount. You can see the coverage, and that does blend very nicely to my chest. So that was a win, mixing these two products together, two colors together. Okay. And again, that was MD22 and MD25. You can see the shade difference slightly. It's a slight difference. Same undertones. That's why I go from 22 to 25, because the others in between, they're different undertones. So I took the 22, took the 25 because they were the exact same undertone, just a shade deeper, and mixed them. And there you have it. And as I get more sun, I can use less of the 22 and more of the 25. As you can see, even though my hair is going to be down, I still don't like. There you go. All right, so concealer time. I have 3 Pat concealers. I have M18, M21, and M22. So if I was to do that, they're all slight variations in color. Today I am going to use MD, what is this one? 18 and 21. And I did not wet my beauty blender. Okay. That was MD18. Now I'm going to go in with MD21. I need that to dry down a little bit before I blend it out. So while that's doing that, Pat doesn't have a bronzer yet, right, Miss Pat? Mother Pat gonna come out with a bronzer for us, right? But in the meantime, since she doesn't have one yet, I'm actually gonna go in with my Gucci bronzer. I did just get this. This will be the first time I'm using it. The color, it'll bronze me up, and I might need to build it up a little something, which will be okay. But we're gonna go in and see what we get from it. I'm actually gonna go in with the denser brush. Oh, give me 1 minute. Nope, wrong brush, y'all. I don't, no, you know what? I'm gonna go in with this. This is the BK Beauty 106 brush. Oh, let's see how this turn out when I get this hair out my face. Oh my God, y'all know I am not used to this. Not bad. Okay. Seems a little red, but that's okay. And it has a scent. So if you are fragrance sensitive, this is not the bronzer for you. It's not very strong, but there is a scent. Okay, we're gonna stop there for right now. Okay, so because I did not wet my beauty blender, I am going to just wet it with this MAC Fix Plus, right? That's my go-to when I forget to wet my beauty blender. All right, let's blend this out. Okay, we're gonna just go back with that bronzer, bring that bronzer in a little bit. Okay, It's powder time before I go back in and carve out my nose. I love the way Pat's concealer just has so much coverage. Hands down the best concealer that I have. I am going to go in with Pat's Under Eye Blurring Powder. And actually, I am going to, I think I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blend. Ah! Not too much. Because I really want to set my under eye really good. I have to take a picture for work today. They are asking for an updated picture of me, so I have to do that. And hopefully my photographer slash daughter slash she's also my social media consultant, in case you didn't know, because I don't know nothing about Instagram and Instagram stories. She like, mommy, you have to update your stories regularly. I said, what story? She's like, really, Mom? I'm like, I got no idea. I got nothing for you, man. I don't know what you talking about. And so she is actually going to manage my Instagram. I take the pictures and she posts them, and I tell her what I needed to say, and then she paraphrases. And then some, you know, occasionally spell something wrong, and then I get mad. But then I'm just gonna go back over it with the powder. So give it a, yes, I am a powder person, honey. I am going to set the rest of my face. Pat's powder. I have the color, what is this? The setting powder in medium deep 4. I do not use a lot of this powder. I really use whatever comes on the cup, to be quite honest. And I am going to use my Sonia G Master Face brush. Swirl it up in there. Tap it off. Here goes my hair again. Yes, I do go over my forehead again. Even though I set it with the blurring powder, I don't want it that bright. Just want to set the rest of my foundation. I know I put bronzer here, but okay, literally that's all I use for this particular powder. I do sometimes buff with a different powder. I'm not going to do that today. Just checking. All right, so Pat doesn't have any blushes yet, right, Mother Pat? We're going to say yet you don't have any blushes. But that does not mean that we cannot use a shadow as a brush. So in order for me to do that, I am going to have to go in with a very small cheek brush. And this is the Cheek Pro by Sonia G. I am actually going to go in with the same shade, which is Naked Blush, that I use as my transition shade, and that's this right here. I am going to go in with that, and I was supposed to be light, but you see I wasn't. And I'm actually going to use that as my blush today. A nice wash of color. That's it. Dip it back in ever so lightly for the other side. Yep. Okay. And lastly, before we get into lips and I finish the rest of my eyes off camera, I have the highlighter trio by Pat. And what I'm going to do is the color iridescent pink, which is this first one right here. I'm going to get a highlighter brush. This is my Sigma high cheekbone highlighter, the F03, and I'm going to it's pinky, y'all. I don't even need no more. I just wanna, I go highlighter ham. I go crazy for some highlighter. So what we're gonna do, let's just go like this, bring it up. Okay. Now for my nose though, I'm gonna go in with that middle shade, which is fine gold. Okay. Oh, I forgot to contour my nose. I just realized that. No problems. We will go back into that Gucci powder. I'm going to use my BK Beauty 205. Just going to dab it in. I love using bronzer instead of an actual contour stick or a cream contour to contour my nose. It makes the application easier for me. Just have it come right out of my looks like it comes out of my eyes right down to my nose. Okay, we're good with that. I'm gonna do the lips, finish the rest of my eyes off camera, and come back with the final look. For lips, I love Pat's lips. I love her lip liners, hands down. I switch between Pat and MAC. Pat, MAC, Pat, MAC. That's it. But mostly Pat. Ground Control is my favorite color in the line. It's the equivalent for me. It's the equivalent of chestnut. Only this glides on very smoothly compared to MAC's chestnut lip liner. So just make sure I don't need to be sharpened. Oh, I have tissue on my lip. Perfect. I think I do need to. This does need to be sharpened just a little bit. Always dropping something. So with the liner, what I love is Pat gives you, for every liner you buy, you get a sharpener. So just need to sharpen this up. I use this almost every day. So just want to fill in the corners a little bit in preparation for the lipstick, which I am going in with the matte trans lipstick in the color 1995. How about I take the cap off so you can see the color? This is what it looks like, you guys, right? So I'm going to finish with some mascara, which I will be using the Dark Star mascara, but I don't need to do that online because this video was already 40 minutes. And I don't want to do fast forward through it because why take away from Pat? Can't do that. So I'll be right back with the finished look. All right, everyone, I'm back. I finished my eyes. I just smoked out the bottom a little bit with the Extreme Burgundy, and I put the VR extra, was it not extraterrestrial, sextraterrestrial in the inner bottom lash line, and again the Dark Star mascara, and this is the final look. I love Pat's complexion products. It does make me look extremely blurred, even toned. I'm just feeling it. I'm really liking the fact that I mixed the two shades, so now I don't have to darken it up so much with bronzer and everything. I'm just feeling this look. So here it is. What do you guys think? Tell me, did you enjoy the first McGrath Monday? If you did, like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment down below. What is your favorite Mothership palette? I am actually really feeling the last one, but I also love the Subversive palette. Has my heart because of the colors. I love Decadence, but anyway, I can go on and on. So that's what Mondays are going to be about. It's going to be about those McGrath Mondays, so we can just mix it up and talk about the different shadows and the different products. And I have a ton of Pat lipsticks. This is not everything. I also have some more I just got from National Lipstick Day. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to share it with your friends. You know, I'm extremely excited being such a fan of Pat McGrath. So I welcome you to come back to the channel and just check me out. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned for the next Pat McGrath Monday. Bye, guys.